you aware that construction measurements can be very funny sometimes, most especially as a quantity surveying student? But before I proceed, welcome to Abdul QSOB once again. In our today's episode, I will be talking about some of the important things that we feel are not really necessary as a student, most especially when it has to do with measurement exams and tests. Now, you might be good in measurement, but when you don't follow those things, your grades can never remain the same. Now, what are those things? Firstly, every project you are asked to do the taking off for, be it in exam or in test, they are expected to be properly described before you move into the taking off. Let's assume that you are being given a 2-bedroom bungalow and then you are asked to take off for the substructural items in it completely. Then how do you do that? Firstly, just like the way you have it displayed on your screen, you're going to start with what? A proper description by saying taking off quantities for a substructural items of a proposed 2-bedroom bungalow. Then you underline. It is very, very important. And then the next thing to do there is what you put down the drawing number, because every drawing has to come with numbers. That is in the case whereby you have floor plan, you have sections, you have elevations, you have foundation details. Do you get it? So you're going to have different drawings. So everything will be numbered. So now you're going to put down the number also. Okay, drawing number, let's say 2026/4/002. You also put down the number of that particular drawing you want to work on. Then the next thing there is what? You also put down the date. That very day that you're doing that taking off, it should also be what? The date should be noted. Then after you must have done this, then you now move into those items that you want to do the taking off of. Now, let's cite an instance again. Let's say we want to start with trench excavation, just an instance. Now, in this trench excavation now, this is one other thing that lecturers, they really value those descriptions. And in fact, some of them will tell you that they value the description even more than the booking. That is, those extracted values you are bringing in. They value the description more than them. Now, if you're working on trench excavation now, it should be described properly, just like the way you also have it displayed on your screen. Now, trench excavation commencing from street level, maximum depth not exceeding 1.2 meter. This is a proper description of that particular item that you want to do the taking off of. So all of these things are very, very important when it has to do with what? When it has to do with construction, measurement, exams, or tests. Yes, you might be very good in measurement, but if you don't take note of these things, or if you think they're not really necessary or important, then it will really affect your grades. So these two things are very, very important. And then the third one there is, after you must have done your taking off, the next thing you have to do is, to every item that you have done the taking off, you also strike it, just like the way you also have it displayed on your screen. Now, if you look at that closely, you're going to realize that there is a strike beneath that abstract. That area where we have 16 cubic meter, you can see a strike there around that side. So that strike actually shows that you are done with this particular item. Then before you move to the next item. You might be thinking striking it like that is not really necessary. It's not really necessary. But honestly, it is necessary. It adds marks to what you have done. So, with the fact that yes, you understand measurement is a different thing, then properly presenting your work again, proper presentation of your work matters a lot, because it is said that that proper presentation of work actually makes us differ from mathematicians. So it is very, very important to take note of all of these things. Don't forget to follow for more videos, comment, share, and then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.